time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. Let's do a request. This request comes in from my reaction review of the Status Quo doing the song Pictures of Matchstick Men. The requester goes by the YouTube name of John F. UK. And John F. writes this. The follow-up single to this was Black Veils of Melancholy, which flopped due to sounding far too similar to it. They did Ice in the Sun, which only managed to scrape the outer edges of the Billboard charts in the US, but did better in their native UK, becoming their second hit. John F. then goes into more of a history of the Status Quo, and then ends the comment, which was a fairly good comment, and says that their first two albums, picturesque, matchstickable messages from the Status Quo and Spare Parts, have many great songs on them. Sunny Cellophane Skies and Technicolor Dreams followed in the same psychedelic genre. So Status Quo were fairly psychedelic in the 60s. That was the big scene in 67, 68, and it went into 69 as well. Well, once the 70s came along, that genre, in the way it was being played at least, sort of died. Well, they then changed their image and changed the style of music they played to more rock and roll and boogie music, and that took them into the 70s. But I love psychedelic music, so I think this is a great comment. And I definitely want to hear Black Veils of Melancholy. I've never heard that song before. And see how similar it actually is to Pictures of Matchstick Men. All four songs that John F. mentions here I'd love to hear. But let's start with the single that came out after Pictures of Matchstick Men, Black Veils of Melancholy. And here we go.
By a peppercorn tree, the tree it moves, let me see what I wanna see. A puzzling picture mine is all that's worrying me. The pictures that I see are seen by no one else but me. It's because my mind to be inside a little point of me. I imagine nearly anything I want to see.
Yeah, it does sound a lot like Pictures of Matchstick Men. That guitar, the way it's being played, the way it's tuned. If they're using a fuzz box on that, I'm not real sure. But the guitar is very, very similar to the intro to Pictures of Matchstick Men, except for they kind of change it up. It's almost like the record skips. So he's playing like the riff to Pictures of Matchstick Men, and then it sort of stops, and then it starts up again, where the Pictures of Matchstick Men just kind of keeps on going. So that riff really takes you into Pictures of Matchstick Men. It sounds very, very similar. The bass and drum are heavy, very similar to, again, Pictures of Matchstick Men, and the vocals, that same style, just different lyrics. So I can see where people might have heard this and said, okay, didn't I hear this somewhere before? Not a bad song though. I mean, this is good psychedelic music. I know in '68 I would have loved this. So I was big into psychedelic music. I love the song Pictures of Matchstick Men. I didn't buy the album that this was on, so I don't know of any of the other songs that are on here. But from the comment, it sounds like it's very psychedelic. And from this song, yeah, it is very psychedelic. But yeah, it is very, very similar. They need to change it up just a bit. But let's keep on going, see where this goes. Okay, interesting instrumental break. Yeah, they lifted some more of Pictures of Matchstick Men in there, especially the second part of the instrumental break where the wah wah pedal comes in. Very similar to the instrumental break in Pictures of Matchstick Men, but it's still kind of cool. I mean, I like the guitar sound. They have that really kind of I don't know if it's if it's a mellotron or if it's an organ that they're playing in there. But I love the swirling sound of that keyboard. That sounds really cool. And then the bass is just really nuts in there. And then I think the bass is what's a lot different than Pictures of Matchstick Men. It really is pounding and it's really driving this thing. It's almost like it's the lead guitar part until that wah wah pedal comes in. But yeah, pretty cool. I want to take it back and listen to that instrumental break again because I think that was pretty neat. Again, very psychedelic as well. At least the psychedelic that I remember. I just kind of love psychedelic music. So let's go and bring that back again. A little further yet, right here. You see where I said it sounds like Pictures of Matchstick Men and then sort of skips? Well, it's not really skipping. They're just kind of changing the chords they're playing, and then they come back into the same lines that are in Pictures of Matchstick Men. Listen, I'm going to take it back a little bit. Listen to that again. Right there. Wah-wah pedal, love it.
Black veils of melancholy falling on me. Black veils keep shadowing my mind. Black veils that make my mind seem small. I see you with my eyes closed, getting closer and closer to me. Open my eyes up and you're not there. It's all in my mind. Black veils of melancholy falling on me. Black veils keep shadowing my mind. Black veils that make my mind seem small.
Interesting. Very interesting. I've never heard that before. But yeah, I mean, I can see where people are going, okay, we're going to release this single, Black Veils of Melancholy by Status Quo, and they hear it and they go, well, didn't they just release that single? Oh, that's right. That was Pictures of Matchstick Men. No, it's just so similar, but it's still really cool. It's a cool song. I mean, I like it. I would have bought it as a single if I would have heard it. I never heard this on the radio when I was a youngster in '68. I've never ever heard it, in fact, like I said, at all. And if I would have heard this on the radio, I would have bought it. I've been one of the ones that ran down to the record store and bought the single because this is the type of music I really, really enjoyed. And even though it's so similar to Pictures of Matchstick Men, it has its differences. That bass guitar is just so dominant in this song. And I do like the instrumental break, especially when it came into wah wah pedal, even though that was very similar, again, to Pictures of Matchstick Men. I just like that sound. It's a good sound. Vocals were very similar. The vocal style was very similar. The lyrics were, of course, different. But you know, it is what it is. They were doing this type of music. They had a big hit with Pictures of Matchstick Men. Let's see if we can do it again. So we're gonna write a song that sounds similar too. Unfortunately, that wasn't the way to go, but I like it. I mean, I like it. This is the style of music that just really turns me on. I love psychedelic. So this was fun to listen to. Need to listen to some more of this early Status Quo. I really, like I said, I've never heard anything but Pictures of Matchstick Men and the B-side to Pictures of Matchstick Men. So this is something new to me, but it was pretty cool. It was still pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button. That'd be really cool if you did that. Also, if you have any comments about Status Quo, the song Black Veils of Melancholy, if you even remember the song, hey, put it in the comments below. That'd be appreciated as well. So I'm going to take the link to this video, which was kind of an interesting video, where it was almost like a history of early Status Quo. It went through all the songs on the first album, who wrote them, and so on and so forth. So if you didn't know a lot about Status Quo, this video could answer some of those questions for you. So I'm going to take a link to this video and put in my description below. So if you want to see the video, hear the song again, pick on that link, and away you go. I'm also going to put a link to the channel that uploaded this video into my description. You might want to check out that channel, see what else they have to offer. Now, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, let's do it right now. You got my video open, go below the video, hit subscribe, you're done. If you go over here though, ring that bell, you'll get updates to my latest videos. This was pretty cool. I thought this was a great recommendation. I didn't realize all these songs existed by the Status Quo, so it was great to have these recommendations. And then the comment had some really good history about the Status Quo. So if you go back to my reaction to Pictures of Matchstick Men, go into the comments, check out the comment for this reaction, and there's a lot of good information. This put a big smile on my face. I hope it put a big smile on your face, and peace out, baby.